Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued fine Let's Play of Super Robot Wars 30. I am here with my Heavenly Sword duo partner, Ace Zappa, King of the Giant Robots.
And I, King Ace Zappa, command you. Commence the Super Robot War.
Normally at this time, I would say the name of the mission, and then we fly right into it, but this is a new chapter, so before I do that, we just want to look at all the missions that we do have. We have What Follows Myth, which is where we're going after Zoltan. We have 4 DLCs, which obviously we're going to do high priority.
Yep.
Then we have the Claw and Vaughn, Nova, Super AI, so, the police. Dang it, it just,
That's Gridman.
J. Decker.
But that's Gridman.
Oh, interesting. And then we have
right.
Picaresque, which is Iwaza, and Poseidon, probably Daba.
Yeah, that's L game.
And we also have an onboard mission here, which does seem to be plot related because it's not like the other ones.
Right. That develops Mitsuba as a character.
So, do we want to do this first or the DLC first?
We can do the DLC first.
Alright, well then, I'm just going to go top to bottom. Stupendous Robot Symposium at Omicron. Keita and Ernie excitedly engage in robot-related rapport. We all know how Zappa loves Keita and Ernie.
Oh boy, I'm gonna do a lot of talking, huh?
Special scenario: a Stupendous Robot Symposium. This trigger, Hangar 1. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Amaro. Mom said that was great to have you. No, thank you for getting me this invitation. Can't exactly get tours of Secret League military factories through official channels. Yeah, and the victory type follows in the footsteps of the Gundam legend that you created, Lieutenant Amaro. My mom and the others have been hoping to meet you in person for a while. A new Gundam legend. Was that what led to technologies and groundbreaking new models like the V2?
Sounds like you're having a ball, Amaro.
That goes to you too, Koji. The development of the innovative new machines has to be just as fascinating from a researcher's standpoint.
I suppose it definitely sparked my spirit, that's for sure.
Well, if anyone is really having a ball here, I guess it would be these two.
Did you see all that, Ernie? I did, Keita. Secret factory sound of those words alone make my heart quiver. And within it lies the menacing mechanism of the League Militaire. My inner nerd blood is boiling.
You're going a little overboard, Kay. Even though the League Militaire guys look kind of weirded out.
Oh, I don't know. It's nice to see someone getting just hyped up about Ernie over robots.
Why is she saying robots like that?
Because the term robot to her is foreign. So she's saying it wrong because she doesn't know how to. It's not a common term for her.
Okay.
They do not consider their units. I forget what they're called. They don't consider them robots. They are what they are.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So that's why having you here is great, because I would have just been like, why is she talking like that? Those two's love for robots knows no bounds. A fandom that crosses dimensional boundaries. You could call it a miracle after a fashion.
Looking at another way, they're basically emblematic of the patrick nature of the dry cries. Well, why stop there, Keita? My blood boils every day, not just today. After all, I'm part of the Drake race now. Oh my god, I know, right? I can never get over the fact that I'm here fighting alongside Mazinger and Getter, my old idols. And I can't get over the fact that I'm fighting alongside a righteous super robot army that only existed in my wildest fantasies before. You get it, Ernie. You really get it. God, I'm so lucky I met someone who understands this fire in my heart. I feel just the same as you, Keita. It's a miracle that I'm tremendously grateful for. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do a review of the Drakride's robots together. Sure, we can talk the whole day away. First up, Mazinger Z. Features a sturdy body that earned it nicknamed the Castle of Iron, a diverse array of armaments. Therein lies the embodiment of Mazinger Z's history. Mazinger Z got upgrades and new weapons over the course of its battles. Fascinating. And now it has the fruits of all its labors, photon power research integrated as well, I take it? Precisely, that's Mazinger Z, the classic original and the latest and greatest. By the way, just correcting general misconception out there, Mazinger is actually very light compared to other robots. It's maneuverable in its own right, but more to the point, Chogokin Nude's net is crazy durable. Which means it tends to get the whole roll taking enemy in attacks, like the tank roll, as it were. And then there's the original Getter Robot, which has been around since Mazinger Z's day. 3 machine components combining the 3 different variant robots. The way they utilize each form on the fly for different situations puts it closer to a transformer than a combiner, wouldn't you say? Yeah, you got a point. Air, land, sea. The way that that's every environment imaginable is really makes it a multi-super robot. And their latest model, Shin Getter Dragon, is possible to handle everything with a single form, right? Sure, but 3 hearts combining as one remains an immutable concept across all Getters. Speaking of combiners, who could forget Combattler V? Takes the field in 5 separate machines, each with their own combat roles. And when the enemy field big decisive battle weapons, they combine into a huge spike in power. Truly, it's tactical super robot. Combattler V is especially popular with the kids too, because it was active more recently. More than that, but the main thing is that it's a combination mechanism both simple and feasible by what most people would call normal physics. Which means they can make it into a toy that sells toys like crazy. No lies were spoken. Is that toy still on the market? Can I get one? Absolutely, I'll call the store I used to work at and hook you up. Speaking of popular with the kids, how about Triple G's Brave Bots? Once the truth behind Triple G's Exile goes public, the toys were released back in and re-released with a bang! Brave robots have transformation and combination gimmicks, plus they're based around familiar pilots, giving the friendlier vibe, yes? Yeah, while they're partially meant to produce psychological effects with locals and civilians. They're essentially rescue machines. They're built to work in residential areas and need designs to match their tasks. Keita, I have a favor to ask. Say no more, friend. I'll hook you up with Triple Brave Bots and reissues and the newest Brave Police toys. Thank you kindly. That just about covers the biggest names of super robots in the Dry Cries. Let's head off to Hangar 2. There they go.
There's no keeping up with that excitement.
Amaro.
I hear you. They're going to Hangar 2. I should probably get over there. Amaro and Koji seems like they're eating this up. There's Hangar 2.
Here we are in Hangar 2, which means small to mid-sized robots are the so-called real robot category. Real robot? It's a colloquialism for robots with concepts closer to real weapons, basically shorthand for military machines. They're distinguished by a range from 5 to 20 meters in size because the focus on this practical real-world operation. Right, but like, everything on board here is real. Though what's real for us is product of fiction in the other world from you're from. Wouldn't it make it fantasy for you, Ernie? You know, you make a good point, so let's not dwell on semantics too much. They broke the fourth wall. Alright, moving on. Discussing military robots, there's only one place to start.
Watching these two is kind of fun.
Gundams, right? The advent of mobile suits forever altered the way humanity fought wars. Robots' weapons did exist before, but they were one-off decisive battle weapons. Just having one was a tactical move and sometimes arguably strategic. They're not called super robots for nothing.
Absolutely.
When mobile suits came around a decade ago, it turned all wars into robot versus more robots. One masterpiece stood out in the period of transition to epoch-making gem in mobile suit history, the Gundam. For the record, when I say the Gundam, I'm referring to the RX-78-2.
Yeah, just like the Shinra. God, I love that so much.
Most people will call them, you know, Grandpa Gundam or OG Gundam, the first one. I'm aware. Gundam had a distinctive difference from Zeon Zaku series. That difference is existence was closer in nature to a super robot when you get down to brass tacks. So existence was tactical in nature. Some say that Gundam's existence is what led the Earth Federation to win the one-year war, so it'd be called an all-out strategic asset. In addition to issues of position, the transitional period meant that Gundam got a lot more special weapons you don't see other mobile suits using. In addition to its plethora of weaponry, it's loaded with super robot-esque gimmicks, like the core block system and extra modules. It's incredible in its own way. Truly, it's a real super robot. Many mobile suits named Gundam were developed afterward. The first Gundam's bloodline is still going strong. The second Gundam is part of that, yes? The concept of expanding on strategic, tactical, and field operations and mass media transformation truly marks it as a brand new Gundam. Definitely, in fact, a mobile suit development line known as Project Zeta led to the creation of a big number of high-performance machines. But the all-out multi-purpose high firepower MS that stemmed from the Zeta, not to be made a big impact, to be the new Gundam. Stability by virtue of simplistic design, improvised tracking, and weapon system be a psychomu, it's another all-new Gundam, wouldn't you agree? For sure, and that's why the existence of Gundams past this point becomes intertwined with Psycho Frame, but... if we linger on that topic too long, some scary EFF guys will probably come and take us away, so let's not move on, shall we? You want a fresh perspective how we talk about the victory types? They're referred to as the Gundams for the new era. No kidding, they're overtuning the notion that Gundams are purely one-off machines. In my opinion, overturning commonly accepted norms is precisely what Gundams do. Dang, Early, you're insightful. Oh, not at all. I couldn't hold a candle to you, Keita. While on the topic of Gundams, we can't leave out their pilots. Gundams are the great pilots of the package deal. A huge part of what makes Gundam shine is their pilot. Yes, absolutely. I see that every day in the Dry Cries. Gundam nurtures its pilot, and the pilot pushes Gundam to greater heights. The stuff what legends are made of. Now for the next topic. Nope.
Intruder alert. Keita, Ernie, we're under attack.
Aw, man, but I want to talk about more robots! Kate, I think there's only one thing to do here. Yeah, we take this conversation to the field.
Deploy. Alright, I don't think there's anyone I have to take here, but I want to take the people who are involved. Wow, Keita's not force deployed.
Nope.
Neither is Ernie.
Nope.
It's their mission and they're not force deployed.
Because they're going to be talking regardless. Enemy units incoming! Sequesters! Guess they're showing up here. We must be the target. Have you guys heard the term moss drawn in the flame? We shall raise you with the fires burning in our hearts. Nice one, Ernie! More fired up than usual, huh, Ernesty? I certainly am. You're all in for a treat. Our blood is boiling today. Even Alt Tyson's here.
Hey, Alt.
Go on, guys. Show your stuff.
What the heck are you talking about?
Sometimes their minds will be black boxes to the rest of us. How about we just intercept the enemies? All units, commence the attack.
Keito, Ernie, I expect the best of me too.
Yeah, I want to hear your souls roaring. Come on, Ernie, let's rock. Right, let us give voice to our burning passion.
What kind of votes do you have put on the field, and what very they are, the happier Keito and Ernie will be. Oh, I think I have all of them are different. I mean, they're similar here, but
yeah, you've got 3 from Iron-Blooded Orphans, which doesn't give you any new dialogue, except for maybe one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, you told me that there were no...
Yeah, there's nobody specific you had to send. Why should I restrict your choices?
So how you doing, Alts? Hope we having a great day?
Mobile suits are so great for pure variety! Truly, this is the start of the battlefield! By the way, I can recite the name of every gun in existence by heart. No, you can't.
Should have told me to bring in a variety of units. Oh well, it's no big deal.
Nope.
So far away to start the map. Map is so huge. I don't know if I want to kill it. because I may miss the dialogue.
I feel you. I don't think so, but I feel your concern.
Besides, it's gonna be a fast mission anyway. It's a DLC. I can wait a turn.
ミカに当てるとは大したもんだ。
でも次はないよ。どこ行くつもり？
So apparently Uso's anime is
Victory Gundam.
It's pretty adult, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, I was watching the scene that you showed me, and it's weird that he's calling them. Dang it, you're not supposed to blow them up. It's weird because he's calling the units that are naked, but they have bikinis on.
But yeah.
But the other weird thing though is Uso takes out Uso starts by slapping away the girls floating around, or the ladies floating around in bikinis. But then he takes out his sword and just literally evaporates one of them.
Because he doesn't think they're real.
I know, but that's pretty. That was unexpected.
Oh, it gets, and it has been worse. A lot of people don't survive Victory Gundam.
Yeah, you told me last time. Are you up, by the way?
Yep. The HSMB model that syncs with its pilot's will. Truly a next-generation weapon. Truly the epitome of the idea of man and machine is one. I wish I could be one, my Ikaruga. You should get one for Lelouch attacking with the Nightmare Frame.
Alright. Power up. Alright, let's fly.
The inspiration, elegance, and ruggedness, Silhouette Knights, and the Order of the Philippines are just too cool. I'm admired by your compliment, Keita. Hearing that from you is the best payoff I could ask for after putting my heart into them.
僕とイカルガは一心同体。絶好調です。出力を限界まで上げます。逃がしません。
Yeah, what is the max level in this game?
I think they upped it to 150?
Because I'm almost at 150 with all my units.
The Black Lustrous Army Monsters as dashing as they are gorgeous! For sure, we fight all over together with you in justice, love, and friendship!
戦闘用人工知能の行動パターンは知っている。闇を裂く光の一閃だ。
And some of my units aren't even leveling. Oh, we didn't get a new line with him.
KMF truly has a mod of original knights in their steeds. But watch out if you get on their bad side, their nightmare frames that'll engulf you with nightmare flames.
俺は仮初めだ。しかし今は
クルゾンルルーシュ。
よし。すでに勝ち筋は見えている。チェックメイトだ。
Oh, nothing for the giant boat? Nothing on these guys either.
ここは俺の出番だ。
So even if I would have bought more units, knowing this DLC was like this, there's no guarantee I would have had the ones that got voice dialogue. I guess I could have won the Huck Vine. That might have been a cool new dialogue, but...
I don't know if they say anything for the DLC units though, so...
Well, that's what I was saying.
Then again, the High New Gundam is a DLC unit.
Nothing for Tamashi either.
こっちにだって戦う覚
Because
悟
he's
はあ
already
る。
counted on your mobile suits.
Oh, so you need different variations.
こいつを外すわけに
Different
はいかない
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, there's no guarantee I would have been able to pick all those units.
アキロ、敵がいったぞ。ああ、任せろ。その位置、もらった。
So I saw one of Stabby's missions, well, one of Stabby's videos said that he was doing a DLC mission. So did DLC for Y finally drop?
No, there was a set of missions that came with pre-ordering. And they're not the new units that we're all waiting for. Like how we would start with, oh, here's a mission with like the new kids on the block, and then you have to go and find and recruit them all.
対策くらいするよ。ちょうどいい距離。
Those DLCs are like this one, where it's just like, here's a situation that has nothing to do with the plot, but it's relevant to the character.
Gotcha.
And here it is, our flagship, our house, the ship that hushes even crying children, the Dry Striker. All-purpose combat mothership built in secrecy to defend the Earth. Their existence makes my temperature rise.
I'm glad we got that one. That's the one I liked the most.
Oh man, is it over already? Now we're just underwhelmed. Look, a little motivation is fine and all, but...
I feel so very lost right now. Kato, Ernie, I'm glad I was here for that.
Yeah, I really could feel the love from you guys have for Dry Cry's robots.
I was amazed. Robot fandom goes deep, huh?
It was educational as well. Thank you for that. Thanks for listening to our TED Talk, guys. We only scratched the surface. If you guys enjoyed that, how will we return to the ship and get to the real nitty-gritty stuff? Let's talk photons. Maybe I should sit in on that.
Are you sure, Auntie? They really could be at this for hours.
But if Ernie likes something, I want to like it too.
Alright then, Auntie. I'll go with you. Then, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Really? Thanks, Inoki.
There's something nice about saying K, so I never thought about something. There's Traeger, briefing room. Came to check up on you guys, and what do I find? You're all slumped over.
Yeah, well, guess what? There's just no keeping up with Keita and Ernie.
It was fun listening to them at first, but now I'm just groggy. At first, have you guys been talking about robots? Well, how would you even say that?
Robots? Like, just space it out.
At first, have you guys been talking about robots ever since we returned to the ship? Yeah, I got no idea how many hours it's been. But they just wouldn't stop talking. It would have been rude to walk out on them. The next thing we knew, we were just stuck here with our energy completely drained. What happened to Addie? She and Hinoku, not off like 10 minutes in.
They look so serene. They must have been having nice dreams.
But seriously, is Ernie still going? Is he ever going to stop?
Well, there are two very specific individuals you can blame for it. Fascinating. It's another valid interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah, the gun and legend is a double-edged sword as far as the Earth Federation is concerned. After all, the AUG, the Anti-Earth Union Group, stole the Mark II from them and used the Zeta against them. And that's just one example of gun that's been used as symbols of rebellion.
So it's people using guns turning against the Earth Federation.
Those people could potentially win the support of the masses, yes.
I'm impressed, said Armo. You really are the pro among pros when it comes to Gundams.
I would hope so. They dominate a large portion of my life.
You know, I was interested in your tactical discussion of Mazinger's Keita. I'd much rather hear insights about straight from the horse's mouth, sir. Aw, man, I'm barely older than you are. You don't have to call me sir. I wouldn't dream about doing anything less for D, Koji Kabuto, the genius himself. Go on, sir. Let's hear your views about Mazinger tactics. Back when I was younger, I firmly believed in offense over defense. I think that led to a massive misconception that Monsignor never dodges. But things are different now. I like to think I have better head on the right tactics for different situations.
You're going, huh, Koji?
Not just me, Monsignor has too. Look at the Kaiser, man. It's quite eye-opening to hear insights from you both, considering that you're also an engineer and a researcher. Listen up and listen good, Ernie. This is for your Ikaruga. Right, Maker, and I will go down in legend ourselves someday.
I'm out with Koji been keeping up this whole time?
From what I can tell, they're just as pumped up. Because of that, the rest of us are left marching to our deaths with no goal in sight. But surely they've got to be wrapping up, right? Right?
I think that's a good stopping point for this discussion.
No objections here. Well, that covers our review for each robot's basic function. Now we can delve into their tactical elements. Just what I've been waiting for. I've got some hard data on that topic I'd love to share with you guys. I'd love to see it. They're getting on to round 2 now.
Someone save me. I can't take it anymore.
Stick around, everybody. We're getting to the real fun part now. And Ernie's right. The huge variety of robots and track race makes it a miraculous team. So let's share those miracles together.
I was in dreamland like Eddie right now. I wish I was. Yeah. Let's check to see if that unlocked anything as far as conversations go. Nope. Alright, well. Next DLC up. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.